Computers and technology in general are an unavoidable tool that's in every company. If used effectively, it can allow companies to redefine how they work and open new revenues that was not possible before. If understood, it can be a catalyst for a successful business. The challenge most companies have is to understand what are the best practices around implementing technology into their company. What are some of the foundational things that needs to be right before they spend money on things like software, cloud applications, programs, and features? Use of technology in a business depends on the computer technology and the network that it runs on. You're going to look at it this way. Think of it as a building an empire. Most great cities are only as good as the roadways that they have. The network for their companies like the roads and highways. If the roads and the highways are built poorly, it doesn't matter how fast or how fancy the car is, there'll still be problems. The thing that's most important is the item that's least understood and funded. So let me give you, from a business perspective, the 4 best practices for network design for a company. Let's start with number 1, internet service. The internet is the road to the outside world. It is the ability a company must use to navigate, to communicate, and transact business via computers. If your business is reliant on the ability to communicate out and transact business via the internet, then you should have not 1, but 2 qualified internet service. Time is money, and for the cost of a second service, it pays for itself on the day that one service is down, and you're still able to keep running because you have the second. Number 2, router and firewall. These are the gateways to the internet. The router is like crossing the US border, coming in from or out to another country. It verifies who you are and checks where you're going. It's meant to make sure that no one illegal can come in and nothing illegal can cross the border. This is what protects your business from the outside. This way you should make a good investment on a qualified router firewall. It needs to be business class. The router from the internet provider is okay, but it's not adequate for what you need for your business. Number 3, switching. Switching is the connecting device that allows everything to communicate to each other. Think of it how a power strip works. If you have one outlet in your home and you want to plug 5 things in, you can use a power strip and now they can all connect together. It's the same for a switch. It allows for all the computer technology to connect together. All companies should invest in switches that have something called a PoE, that is power over internet. Most devices do not need to be plugged into power outlet and then another line plugged into the network jack on the wall. It requires only one line to the network jack in the wall, and that's due to PoE. This reduces the cost of running electricity to every location you need a device. Number 4, wireless. A wireless is similar to a switch, in function and application. The difference between the two is one needs to be wired and the other does not. That's why we call it wireless access points. It gives you access without having to attach a wire. More and more devices are connected to the company resources and internet via wireless. We're looking at laptops, mobile phones, IoT devices, thermostats, security systems, the list goes on. A well-designed and robust wireless is needed even for a small business or a medium business. Every wireless installation needs to have a qualified engineer do a wireless survey. The wireless should be set up with a secured and sandbox wireless segment for guests and a separate company account that uses a secure authentication method, something similar like a radio server. And then additional wireless segments can be created if you need for departments like accounting and billing. Wireless needs to have an extra measure put in place to make sure breaches are minimized. An additional measure is to minimize the distance a wireless signal travels. You don't want a hacker sitting in your parking lot and reaching your wireless network. These are 4 items that are foundational components for your business highway for success. Your highway needs to be invested in and built right before you even think about the cars that will run on it, like the computers, the servers, the applications, etc. Also, security cannot be implemented properly if there isn't a good foundation to build on. Most network hardware has a life cycle of 5 to 7 years, depending on industry and workload on hardware. So, this is an investment that can be written off for depreciation, and if done right, pays for itself being able to handle the workload of the business. So do it right from the beginning and work smart and make wise investments on your technology. Feel free to contact us, Troinet, if you like a better way of integrating technology in your business.